guys, I'm Mandy Namazi Umlomweteki. We at Konka, guys, ne? So we're here to. What are we here to do? Do you want to tell us why we're here?
Yeah, man. We're here with Liberty, Caspanyoverse, Universal, Bridge with Tilly, Family Tree as well, and then we're just here to talk about money more than anything. You know, just to equip young people into how to spend, how to save, and how to really use their money and their future plans more than anything. And then us, being here is just to bridge the gap between people that have actually, walked their journey and those who are still coming behind us. So that is why we are here.
I mean, Secure the Bag is a very catchy name. I think it just drew people in. But why was it important for you to come? I mean, they told us that you just arrived from Paris.
Yeah.
So why was it still important for you to come today?
Look, if I can build a big organization, that doesn't go down and then invest in other people that look like me and that come from where I come from, and then I'm gonna just be a useless person who's just making lots of money and just building brands and for people to consume. My biggest thing is just to come and then just be the voice and just remind people that it's actually possible, because we come from communities that we are hopeless, we're not inspired, we feel like things are not happening. But when you have someone like me who has actually walked the journey, just to remind, everyone else to say it's actually possible, So I'm here for that more than anything. It also fulfills my heart because, it's the right thing to do.
It's always good to give back to the community. And I mean, you mentioned that you've got quite a few stores now. How many stores do you have?
In the whole group, we have at least 35 stores.
And how many people do you employ?
Over 350.
Wow, that's incredible. You've taken 350 people off the streets and actually given them an income. And also, I'm guessing they also contribute into your business in a big way.
Yeah, of course, man. That's why there's something called an interview, where you interview someone to find if they're the right person for the business, and then also just checking if you can actually just be able to contribute something into their lives as well. Where they've been, what is it that you can actually contribute into their growth, because they have to learn from you. So it's actually a communication between the organization and the individual. So we're obviously building together. I started from zero, from one employee, and everyone that has actually joined the business has left a huge contribution. And they've also left, with a huge experience as well of starting something from scratch. So, yeah.
That's amazing. I really find it very inspirational. I heard you were speaking to the lady just before me, and you were saying that, you come from humble beginnings. So coming from humble beginnings, how did you keep the dream alive?
I had nothing to lose. When you have nothing to lose, you have to hold on to that thing that actually it gives you hope more than anything. I had nothing. I had zero, to my name, and I had nothing to lose. I just had to just knock, go hustle. That is the only thing that I had. Because when I'm on the ground, you can't do anything. Like I'm on the ground already, So I had to build from ground up and then up, with nothing to lose. And I was actually very emotional talking to her because I saw so much of myself in her. I even had to give her a hug because I don't want her to be distracted by the noise, and putting herself under so much pressure from society on what are you wearing, what you should be drinking, what type of hair you should be having, and then you end up losing control, end up sleeping with people, end up taking money from other wrong people, end up being depressed and killing ourselves because of the pressure from society, and then losing focus.
And that also kills the brand. If you consider yourself a brand, No one's saying it's going to be a smooth road, but you can actively be the person to take your brand to a new time low.
Yeah, absolutely, yep.
So for people that attended this event today, what do you want them to take away from this event?
The financial advice is, man, because money goes a long way. Like a lot of people, even on stage, people didn't understand that even when you pass on, when you die, there's actually a tax that you have to pay. And that's how people actually lose a lot of their assets after passing on, and their families are left with debt. And so it's quite important to always have the financial conversations with financial planners, with the banks, with accountants, with lawyers, and just know, what we should be contributing and how we should be building ourselves around, making money and saving money, and what we can leave behind when we actually pass on.
So what made you curious about this financial planning and being in the financial space, considering that you have started a business? What made it interesting for you, or what alerted you to say, this is important, I need to understand this better now than later, and learning the hard way?
You can never have a conversation about starting a business without mentioning money. You know, so you need capital. So you need to know how money evolves around communities, where money starts from, where do people who are staying in Soweto get their money, you know, where do they work? Oh, Soweto was built, you know, for the mining communities. Where do they work right now? You need to know your target market. That is money. That is the conversation around finances. So I am always in the financial conversations because I'm always investing in a new business. I'm always looking for capital to grow my other businesses as well. So it's so important to always engage with people around their money. From what I know and from what they know as well, you know, collaborating in terms of knowledge is so important for me. Yep.
So I mean, you started with doing sneakers, shoes, and now you've gone into apparel. So what inspired that shift, or building it bigger than just saying, okay, I'm just doing shoes and then I'll look into another business?
It's diversifying, you know, like when someone walks into a shop, they shouldn't just live with just one product, because you should be offering them more, you know, so that you can fill the basket. The most important thing in retail is that a customer should just walk into one space, get everything, then out. So if you're just offering one thing, they're going to find the next person who offers them more. So diversifying and then adding onto the product is very important for us. Yep.
And what can we look forward to? What's up next for you in the future? Drip, Lekau, like
more life, more positive vibes, more growth, you know, more inspiring of young people. Sooner than later, going to be launching the Township Dream Foundation, which is going to be going to townships and then talking and educating young people. So that is what's going to be happening more in the future. Besides us running the businesses, we're just going to be, you know, engaging more with young people in the townships.
Let's all grow the economy together, ne? It's easier to teach someone how to catch a fish than to catch it for them. Because if you're not there, then abaj. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's been an honor to interview you. Guys, you heard it. Hey? Learn how to catch a fish so that no one has to feed you. I'm Mandy. This is Mandy's Diaries. Signing out.
Yes,
Cheers.